Election aftermath. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. To say it was a good night for Republicans in Iowa Tuesday is a colossal understatement. While lots of places apparently did not get the red wave memo, you'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere more red wave than Iowa, unless it's Florida. Some folks I know on the political left have discounted the Iowa results, including tossing out both the longest-serving attorney general and the longest-serving state treasurer in American history. Doesn't take much to fill in one oval and vote a straight ticket, they said, which is true, it doesn't, which is why I've been against it for years. And oh, by the way, you cannot vote a straight ticket in Iowa anymore, and you've not been able to for some years. So for some to discount the Iowa results because of non-thinking straight ticket voting, well, that's simply false. All those GOP votes in all those races came from people filling out the oval in each race. But here are some interesting numbers on a national level that say a lot about demographics and about marriage. Nationally, married men broke for Republicans by 20 points. Married women broke for the GOP by a 14-point margin. So clearly, married people were far more likely to vote for a Republican than a Democrat. Even unmarried men favored the GOP by 7 points. But here's the staggering number. Unmarried women broke Democrat by a huge 37 points. In other words, the gap between unmarried women voting for a Democrat and those voting for a Republican was 37 points. What's the one issue that might explain that? Well, if you suggested abortion, I'll bet you're right. It was not, as some had predicted earlier in the summer, the most important factor in determining voting behavior, but it was a strong second, and to a large degree neutralized the votes of those who said inflation and the economy was key. We talk about a lot of splits, rural versus urban, Republican versus Democrat, men versus women. But keep an eye on this gender and marital status division going forward to see if it is a one-issue event or something broader. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Thursday, November 10 on Twitter, Instagram, Gitter, Parler, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.